Hi everyone, so it's been a minute. I really have been meaning to get this video out for a while and life just happened, so things get in the way, but I'm trying to get back on track with my YouTube channel. I really wanted to talk about what my race plans were this year and like kind of my goals and stuff, and just share that with you all. So given that I'm 2 weeks out from my first race, I figured I should probably get on that before the races actually happen. So the first race I'm going to do this year is the Sun Mountain 50 miler. I'm really excited for that one. It's up in Winthrop, Washington, kind of at the base of the east side of the North Cascades mountain range up in Washington. I actually just increased it to the 50 miler. I was really careful about not signing up for too many races this year just because I feel like in the past I've always just done race after race after race and didn't really like allow myself to get a good enough training block in. So I haven't raced since October. I technically had a 50K in Washington in January, but I knew I wasn't fit for it, so I just used it as a training run and dropped at mile 20, so I don't count that as a race. But I really thought that the weekend of May 18th was going to be the weekend I'm going to run this race. I wasn't totally sure on the distance. I started with the 50K thinking that that's a distance I can for sure do, but unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately and unfortunately, I feel like I've had a really good training block and I've been really consistent this year and I feel that I'm pretty strong. But now that we're getting closer to it, unfortunately, I got a cold. So I wasn't really planning on doing like a super strong taper, but now I've had like the full week off and I've kind of just accepted it and just reevaluating some of the course changes that they had. I kind of thought that maybe the 50 miler would actually be better for training just because I'm feeling pretty rested physically now because I've just been sleeping and doing the bare minimum to get over this cold. I'm hoping that next week I can just kind of jump back into a moderate level training week. So that's kind of my plan, is to do that. And then the week of the race, which is the week after next, is just take it easy and then run the 50 miler. And the reason why I decided to do that is because they changed the course that the first and last 5 miles of the race are actually on road. So that really kind of sucks. I'm not like big into the road running. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, if that's going to be like a good mental push. And then I kind of evaluated, do I want to just redline and go for a 50K PR, or do I want to maybe see how I do in a 50 miler and just rip that band-aid off? One thing I've noticed in like past races above 50K is I feel like I take too long at aid stations. I need to figure out my fueling. I'd like to get in some heat. And then also the problem that I have is I feel like I just walk like the last 12 miles of the race and it just seems like I can't keep going. And I think I need to like work on that mental push. And I feel like you can't mimic that on like a 20-30 mile training run. You need to do that with the distance, and that just comes with experience. So I've been talking to a bunch of really good friends that are just really amazing, strong runners. And they've been giving me kind of mental advice, and I think I'm mentally ready to just push for like a really long day rather than a shorter, faster, harder effort. So I'm gonna run the 50 miler. I don't even know when I'm gonna post this. It could be next week. I'm not really announcing it to anyone except like the few friends I've spoken to, but I guess if I post this, everyone will know. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It should be a good time. The wildflowers are usually out there. It's really beautiful. So I'm really excited for that one. I will do a race recap. I promise I will do it. Let everyone know. I would love to even be able to film it. I think that would even maybe help some of the race anxiety I have, to just like have something to do, take the pressure off. Like maybe that will help. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a video of that race as well. The next race I'm going to do, which I'm really, really excited for, is the Never Summer 100K. up in Gold, Colorado. It's spelled Gould. I don't really know how to say it, so if you know how to say it, drop it in the comments because I have no idea. But I ran the 60K back in 2021. And then my fiance Nick ran the 100K in 2022. I just love that race. I love the vibe. I love the people there. I'm really excited for it. It's also going to be a really good challenge, and I think it's going to be really conducive to the summer running I do. Nick and I, we really love to do the Colorado 14ers. We like to go down to the San Juan Mountains every year. We like to do more technical terrain. So I'm really excited to just kind of be able to mimic that training, since that race is very technical and has a lot of vert. I think it has 15,000 feet of vert. So I'm really, really excited for that one. You know, I'm hoping that just with like experience and then getting this 50 miler in, it's really going to set me up for success. And once I recover from the 50 miler in May, I'll have like a really solid training block up where I live in BB, Buena Vista. And then we're going 10 days to the San Juans to run with some friends and just be down there. That's where Nick proposed to me. It's where we met. It's like our favorite place. So I'm really excited to just have fun with the training, and I'm hoping that that's going to set me up for success for Never Summer. And then finally, I feel like a lot of people do this sequence of races. I signed up for the Run Rabbit 50 thinking I'm going to do this mountain race and then I'm going to focus on like speed and turnover and run the Run Rabbit 50, which I heard is a pretty runnable course. But now that I've kind of gotten over the DNF of Leadville, I really feel like maybe I want to do the 100. So I kind of left it up to the lottery gods and I got on the wait list. I accidentally signed up for the hares, which I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm definitely going to do the tortoises. I like my trekking poles too much, but I'm going to do, sorry, I have a cold. As you can tell, I'm still kind of gunky. I'm going to do the 100 miler if I get in. Spoke to the race director. He said it doesn't matter on which list. So if I get in, I can just ask to be on the tortoise race registry or whatever you call it. So I'm really hoping I get in. I'm really excited. So that's kind of TBD. If I get in, I'll run the 100 miler. If I don't, I'll run the 50 miler. Or who knows, maybe I'll go for a different 100 miler during that time. But it also is getting kind of hard with like time frames and everything, because Nick has his race the last weekend in September, and then the weekend after that we're getting married in Mexico. So I'll probably just see what happens and take whatever I get, but I'm really hoping that I get into the 100 miler. So yeah, that's my race season so far. I've toyed maybe with doing the Leadville Marathon. I'm on the wait list mainly just to get into the Leadville 100. Nick, he really wants to do high-low next year, and the race I was wanting to do was the Cascade Crest 100 next year, and if he gets into high-low, I probably won't be able to do that one next year. So I'm hoping I can somehow get into Leadville again. It'll be really easy to just have a local race. So that's kind of TBD on what's happening. I also don't want to push it on races. I felt like last year I raced too much, but at the same time, the Leadville Marathon is 3 weeks out from Never Summer. I feel like I could use it as a training run and then just try to get a gold coin. That's how I got in the first time through Silver Rush. I waited and got the gold coin. So yeah, that's my race season. Obviously, I'll let you guys know if anything changes, but I'm really excited to, at the very least, just get very experienced in the 50 miler and 100K distances. But if not, I will hopefully be able to do another 100 miler and just get that and finally like get the confidence to get that done. So we'll see, fingers crossed. I'm going to be excited and stay positive either way. So yeah, I'm hoping to do more of these like chatting videos. I feel like I do the training runs, but I also just want to kind of use this to share my thoughts and what's going on and just do some other like more diverse videos than just a training run or like a destination running weekend. So if there's anything that you guys want to know about me or want me to talk about, drop it in the comments. I'm more than happy to, I'd obviously love to hear what you guys want to hear. But yeah, I'm really excited to just hopefully keep the momentum of this YouTube channel and see where it can go. So thank you if you've stayed on this long. If you have stayed on this long, please let me know what color my dog is that I showed you at the beginning of this video. He is my pride and joy. And yeah, stay tuned. I will be posting more videos soon. Bye everyone.